All right, today we're going to talk about hacking your own brain. Specifically, we're going to use a little bit of neuroscience to get rid of that dreaded exam day brain freeze. You know what I'm talking about. We're going to show you how to make sure that never, ever happens to you again.
So let me ask you this. Have you ever studied for weeks, you know the material inside and out, but the second you sit down and look at that test, poof, it's all gone. Your mind just goes completely, totally blank. Well, it turns out that's not you failing. According to neuroscientist Dr. Sadman Saqib, it's actually a physical response to stress. When that panic kicks in, your brain can feel, well, jumbled or cloudy. That stress can literally put up a wall and block you from recalling information you absolutely know is in there.
But here is the really good news. This isn't something you just have to suffer through. You can actually hack this process. Dr. Saqib gives us two really powerful, science-backed strategies to help you take control. One for how you prepare, and another for how you perform when the pressure is on.
Okay, so let's get into our first one, the memory hack. This is all about building a recall-proof brain long before you even step into that exam room. And the key here is a technique called spaced repetition. Now, Dr. Saqib explains this is basically the exact opposite of that last-minute, all-night cram session. See, our brains are naturally wired to forget things over time. It's called the forgetting curve. Spaced repetition hacks that curve. By reviewing stuff at longer and longer intervals, you're essentially telling your brain, hey, pay attention, this stuff is important, so you better hang on to it.
So what does this actually look like? It's pretty simple. Maybe you learn the material in week 1. A week later, you review it. Then maybe you review it again after another week. You can think of it like making a path in the woods. The first time you walk it, it's hard work. But every time you walk that same path, it gets clearer and easier to follow. That is literally what's happening inside your brain. It's a process called neuroplasticity, and it's making that memory stronger and way, way easier to find when you're under pressure.
And this quote from Dr. Saqib just sums it up perfectly. When you imprint that memory, and then you just keep repeating it at these smart intervals, you're not just memorizing, you are literally conditioning your brain to be at its best on exam day. But, and this is a big but, amazing preparation is only half the battle, because exam day stress can still come in and just wreck everything. I mean, just look at this. On the left, you've got the prepared, calm brain. Everything's organized, facts are easy to find. But look at the brain on the right. That's what happens under stress. It's a cloudy, jumbled mess where the information you know is literally blocked, and your focus just snaps from everything you do know to the one thing you're scared you don't. And that brings us right to our second strategy, the anxiety hack. This is all about what you do in that high-pressure moment, so all of that amazing prep work doesn't just go to waste. So according to Dr. Saqib, that downward spiral, that panic, it usually starts with a single moment. It's when you scan the test and your eyes lock onto a question that just stumps you. That one thought, oh no, I can't answer this, is the trigger. It sets off a fear response that can just wash over your brain and block access to everything else you studied. So the trick is to flip the script on that panic before it even starts. And Dr. Saqib has this incredibly simple 3-step plan. Step 1, before you even read one word, just take one deep, calming breath. Step 2, scan the whole test and start with the easy stuff. Answer the questions you know you can nail first. And step 3, build momentum. You use that confidence you get from the easy wins to power you through the tougher questions. And the science here is just so cool. By starting with what you know, you're actively stopping stress from, as Dr. Saqib puts it, occluding your brain. You're keeping all those pathways for recall clear, open, and ready to go, which lets you perform at your absolute best. So really, when you boil it all down, success comes from these two things. First, being truly prepared by using smart techniques like spaced repetition. And second, actively managing your stress in the moment so you can actually use all that amazing knowledge you built up. And, you know, in the end, what you're really learning here is so much bigger than just passing a test. When you practice these techniques, you're training your brain to be more resilient, more focused. You're training it to thrive in any high-stakes situation life throws at you. And that, right there, is a skill that's absolutely worth mastering.